What's up, everyone? We're on the week number 5 of the UNPL Showdown Division, and for this week, I didn't go for the Pokemon. I decided to go with the first one, but the two first people on each division are basically people we featuring in the week number 3 with the Axorus. So I guess Axorus is something to play with. Well, saying that Axorus is making you win is a bold statement, but still looks like the two people with Axorus are the two number one, the first seed of each the division. So for the Naranja division, it will be the coach GMJ with the coach of the Valiant Victini, and for the UVA division, Fox, the coach of the Danny Mac Attack. So for the Naranja division, GMG will face, let me double check, will face Cool Nick, someone else we already featured for the Arboliva last week. And did he win last week? Cool Nick sadly didn't win. It was a awful loss. And GMG also lost last week. Another awful loss. So let's see if they will be able to get back on their feet. And well, he's still number one. GMG is still number one, so it didn't really matter. So let's see the teams. All right. So first, GMG. Like I said, week number 3 got the Axorus. Axorus is for him is the one with the most KOs. If I check the leaderboard, sorry, he got 12 kills. And the rest of the team is like 1, few ones, 3, 5 with Sneasel. So yeah, Axorus did a lot of work for his team, and it is nice because he got Tinkaton for the Fairy Steel, because like Fairy Dragon Steel Core with Axorus, and Tinkaton is pretty nice because Tinkaton can set up the rocks, is a good support mon, good speed dev, and can kinda hit hard. Well, if you use Swords then of course. And Mandibus is really good defensive one. Coloxar is really like another special one. The only thing I see real quick, if you check real quick, the ice type is it doesn't have really things to guard him against the ice. But he got stuff to thread the ice. Well, I got Blasters for the defensive ice and Tinkaton. But other than that, he's pretty weak to ice, but he still managed to be number 1. So we cannot criticize this. He must be doing something really good. So if we look in the match against his opponent, I feel like Axorus here will be there, of course, because Axorus got so much coverage move, like close combat, you get poison jab, what else does he have? And I'm using an Axorus. It's funny because I'm using Axorus in another league, and I know I didn't use it yet, but yeah, whatever. You got Earthquake, First Impression, Trailblaze can be something like, well, I'm not saying it's possible, but like AV can be funny. AV with Trailblaze. You got Ghost type move, you got a lot of coverage. So if we check in the matchup, close combat can be really useful, especially against the Registeel and Arboliva. Earthquake for Ceruledge, Tentacruel, Diancie, Registeel, Jolteon. That's a lot of mons you can take care of. If we check for Poison Jab, well, Poison Jab only the Diancie and the Arboliva, but at this point, if it's only for 2 months, I will prefer to use Close Combat or Earthquake, because those two will have more things to hit. And I don't see any fairy type. Oh well, outside of the NC, sorry, I just jumped. I talked too fast. I was about to say you can go for an outrage, but he got the NC, so the NC can be something to stop the Axorus, but Axorus got Iron Head also. So yeah, Axorus is really hard to cover for the Cool Nick. 1 Dragon Dance and can be game over. So that's something he will have to take care of. He even got the Feraligatr. If you know me for a while, you will know that Feraligatr is my first starter ever, because I started playing in Pokemon with Pokemon Crystal. So, and I bought Totodile because water type for the win, of course. But yeah, so it is a here in the matchup here. It can be good because he got Trailblaze. So and Trailblaze, I mean, sure, Force Life Orb. Trailblaze is affected by that, so you won't get the +1 speed, but you get boosted for the Life Orb and Sure Force. So and 50 base move into Clogsire with Sure Force and the Life Orb. So let's just calc for the fun. So let's go Ferligate. Let's say Jolly Nature, and let's put Trailblaze just for the fun. And Quagsire, max defense, max HP. Trailblaze is doing 65 to 75. 65 to 77. Sorry, 0.9. So basically, it's a 2-hit KO. So you cannot switch in freely. So the Clogsire basically cannot switch freely into the Feraligator because it will get 2-hit KO easily by the Trailblaze. And I didn't count if you bring the terrain, and if it's under terrain by any chance, the Herbaliva is set up the terrain with Seed Sower. It's basically a 84 to 100% chance. Not chance, but I mean 84 to 100% damage. So that's a lot of damage from the Feraligator, and that's Jolly Nature. So if we go with Adamant is 93 to 110 on the terrain. Without the terrain, it's 71 to 85. So yeah, Feraligator can be nice, but it will be niche because it will need to have at least one Dragon Dance to be able to outspeed some other stuff. But like for example, Scarf Flygon will always outspeed it at +1, even if Ice Punch here can be really nice. Liquidation. And sadly, the Tentacruel can kind of wall it because it doesn't like you got ground type move. If I'm correctly, you got Earthquake, but it won't be Sure Force boosted. But still, can be nice, something nice you can use. And that's pretty much it for the Feraligator. I feel like the Clogsire can be nice to stop because the Colony got a lot of special mons offensively, like Iron Jugulis, Diancie. Well, Diancie can be like mix offensive, but still with Poison and Earthquake or Bulldoze, whatever, it will always be a threat for him. You can even stop Herbaliva to a certain extent. So Clogsire can be nice with Water Absorb. We'll be able to wall the Tentacruel because Water Absorb will absorb the water type and resist the poison, of course. Over here, the Blastoise can be nice. What is it, Terra Captain? Okay, no Blastoise. Blastoise is way too high for Terra Captain. Anyways, but Blastoise here can be nice with a Shell Smash. As soon as you get rid of the Quagsire, I don't see nothing that can really stop a mix Shell Smash. So let's say, sorry guys about the noise, I'm just moving a bit. So let's say he goes for like Earthquake with Ice Beam and what else? Liquidation maybe? Let's see, Blastoise or Surf. Let's see the special move. Yeah, let's go. Let's say the Ice Beam or Ice Punch. Yeah, Ice Punch feels better because Herbaliva is more of a Speed F mon. So Ice Punch. Does he have? He doesn't have a special ground type move. So Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Surf. Yeah, Surf. Or just go full physical. Yeah, full physical can be nice. But Surf it will be better, I think, for the Quagsire because even if it's unaware, I think it will be able to do some kind of damage to the Quagsire. And so yeah, let's see. So a full Fizz Def will take 40 to 47%. So that's still a good decent chunk of damage, even if the Recover will be able to not outplay, but I mean outstyle the damage. But it will still can be fun, a mix set. I feel like mix set here will be really nice and can still do a lot of damage to most of the team. So Sceptile here, Sceptile maybe. He can play with the if Arboliva set up the terrain for him, but it's just like a double-edged sword. Like if he doesn't set up the terrain, basically you will never be able to use the acrobatic and urban stuff. But he got low kick, and I know that because I'm using one. So he got low kick, can be nice against the Registil, Leaf Blade for the Quagsire. Also learn Thunder Punch, and Rock Slide can be nice for the Iron Jugglerist. Even if he got a low attack, like I think Adamant max attacks is like 295, which is pretty weak, let's be honest. He doesn't even pass the 300. So yeah, that can be really annoying, but still one source dent and problem solved. And that's pretty much it. Like webs here, I don't think web will be that much useful because Iron Juggler is flying and Flygon is levitate. So those two can be pretty quick, especially the Flygon with Dragon Dance or just Scarf Flygon. And Jugglerist is fast also with the booster and naturally just like outspeed everything on the opponent team. Yeah, he outspeed everything. Maybe not Sceptile, but still. And yeah. But Sceptile, I just saw like the Sceptile is Terra Captain, so it can be nice. You can Terra to something to get a little more punch. For example, let end up Terra Electric Thunder Punch can be nice because it doesn't have a lot of ground type outside of the Flygon. Or even go for like Terra Ice and go for Terra Blast. So that's something can be nice even against the Arboliva. Or even like go for Terra Flying Acrobatic. Who knows? So that's pretty much it. I think Mandibuzz, good defensive year for the Flygon and Cerulege, but if Flygon is special, can be really dangerous. And Cerulege, like special Flygon with Cerulege will be really nice against the team, I think. Well, now let's just switch to the other side, to the Kulnik side. So like I was just saying, Cerulege with Flygon special, I think will be really nice here. It covers like a lot. You can go for Choice Specs with Boom Burst and like U-turn, and always be able to bring the Cerulege. And Cerulege with Bitter Blade can do a lot to the Mandibuzz, I'm sure. Like even a Choice Band, if you manage to set up at least one Source Dance, you will still need to watch out for foul play Mandibuzz, but you can play with Sash and just start doing a lot of damage, recover damage. Also kind of a good counter for the Issuing Typhlosion for Eruption Scarf, and also because you got Shadow Sneak, so you can reduce the damage, or just go for Poltergeist or Shadow Claw, whatever move you want to, if you don't want to miss, of course. Depending on how his luck is at the moment, maybe Shadow Claw can be nice. What else can be nice here? Jolteon? No, not really. Well, kind of because of the Mandibuzz, but Quagsire walls the Jolteon. So that's a problem because he cannot Volt Switch fully. He doesn't have like a good coverage move that can take care of Quagsire. You will have always to switch and bring like maybe Flygon, Earthquake if it's a physical, or even Cerulege. Or maybe Meowstic, like Meowstic with Nasty Blood, Psyshock. Oh well, if it's not unaware, of course. But Meowstic with Psyshock can be something good here. I think Meowstic learned some Fairy move, because I never played Meowstic. So this is the female one. Female one got... well, I just see female one got competitive, so if you manage to set up some Azers, let's say Rocks with Quagsire, then you bring Mandibuzz with Defog, you can bring Meowstic in front and just get the +2 special attack. And you got Alluring Voice, which is nice. Psychic Noise, which is also nice to stop like Quagsire for recovering. And well, basically only Quagsire will be affected because Mandibuzz is Dark type, but Mandibuzz won't like the Alluring Voice or even the Thunderbolt from the Meowstic at +2. Sorry guys, it's a bit late here. And yeah, so it doesn't have a lot of move pool. Psychic move, I mean, Thunderbolt, Expanding Force, Alluring Voice, so Shadow Ball, so it can still be decent. Like I said, it will be a bit situational, and can go for Scarf because it will outspeed the Typhlosion and go for like Shadow Ball. But Meowstic can be something nice. It just need to be more of anticipation and stuff like that. Other than Meowstic, what you got to get rid of Clogsire? The only thing you got is Flygon. Basically, you will always need to anticipate a good moment, to have the good opportunity to hit the Clogsire, because Clogsire can easily switch from Clogsire to Mandibuzz, and sadly, he doesn't have a Ice type. I think if he had Ice type, he will have been able to take care of the defensive core of Mandibuzz and Clogsire and be able to manage the whole team in the process. But sadly, he doesn't have nothing. Maybe Girder with Ice Punch, or even Arboliva with Terra Ice can be something nice, because in my week number 2, my opponent bring Arboliva with Terra Ice, which I find it odd, but he never Terra, by the way. But yeah, here I think it will be really nice. What else? Flygon. I already talk about Flygon, but that's physical or special can be nice. It will need to adjust with the team. Register can be nice also because it can set up the hazard, spread the thunder wave for like Feraligatr, Axorus, so to make them weaker. Not weaker, but I mean slower and less of a threat. And Iron Jugulis. What can Iron Jugulis? I know you got good coverage. So we got Dark Pulse, Earth Power, Water type move. But here, I think Earth Power would be really nice for the, of course, Clogsire, also the Tinkaton, and the Isloon Typhlosion. I'm looking real quick. What else? You got Meteor Beam. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Meteor Beam with like Power Herb to get the +1. If you can get rid of the Clogsire real quick, you can use that. Then it's so fast. Well, it is so fast. I mean, so strong. Sorry. I think it's the fastest thing on the field without like without like boost, like a +1 speed and Scarf and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, Quasar, good wall. Tentacruel also to absorb the Toxic Spike and go for Rapid Spin. Because outside of Typhlosion it doesn't have any ghost, and I don't think Typhlosion want to see the Tentacruel, because Tentacruel will be able to do a lot of damage to the Issue and Typhlosion. So if we go in the teams, if I was the GMG, the team I will have bring is Axorus, because Axorus did a phenomenal job. 12 KOs in 4 weeks. It's pretty nice, and also it's like you got a lot of coverage, so it's pretty good here in this matchup. After that, the Feraligatr, just because after one Dragon Dance, you can outspeed everything that's not Scarf or Booster Energy, and can still do a lot of damage to most of the team outside of Tentacruel, but still like a good revenge, not revenge, well, more like of a late game sweeper. Which can be really nice. I used one also in my week number 3, and it was really good. I was in a bad spot, and Feraligatr just clean up the game, so that's really nice. Blasta's here, but Blasta's on the offensive side with Shell Smash, because like if his mix can be it can be a problem for Valiant Victini. Then the Clogsire is really nice because it will be able to stop the Jolteon, and also if it's Water Absorb, will be able to stop Tentacruel. If it's unaware, will be better against the Ceruledge or the Flygon. Flygon unaware is not good. Sorry about that. But yeah, Clogsire is just good because he can set up the hazards also, and if he wants to, he can spread the Toxic, because I don't see outside of Register, I don't see no Steel type or the Poison type outside of Tentacruel. Mandibuzz to remove the hazards, of course, and even it can spread Toxic if I remember correctly. Foul play toxic will be really nice, especially against the Sterile Edge if he tries to go for some Swords Dance or even the Flagon that got a good offensive stat. So you can go for the toxic and rear down almost everything, and it's still a good bulk in like Speed F still. And the last one, Tinkaton, but Tinkaton in this matchup I think is better for like more of utility, like set up the Stealth Rock, go for the Thunder Wave. I think you can set up screens also, so if Tinkaton can set up the screens, which he do, it can be nice. Pure like just very heavy on the support. If we go on the other side, the Cool Nick. For Cool Nick, I think the Sterile Edge, just like I said, Sterile Edge with Flygon, yeah, both will be there. Sterile Edge with Flygon will be really nice for the offensive coverage both got, because basically Flygon can take care of the Clogsire, and Mandibuzz is taken care of by the Jolteon. Yes, Jolteon will be there. So like those three together will be able to break any of the opponent team. That's my opinion, of course. You need to play well for that, of course. So Sterile, Flygon, Jolteon for offensive. I think Tentacruel here as a Speed F is really nice, especially against the Clogsire. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to move the mic and whatever. And just for the Clogsire. And also for Rapid Spin, I can set up his own Toxic Spikes and go for knockoff to remove items. For example, if Mandibuzz is Heavy Duty Boots, you go for knockoff, and now he's basically not a dead weight, but like with the rocks it will help a lot with the Quagsire, which is I think physical defensively can be nice, but Axorus is still a threat because Moldbreaker will ignore the unaware. So yeah, basically he will need to play really well, just because Axorus is just a monster. And yeah, and for the last one, Meowstic I think here is pretty nice because you get you can bait the defog, so you can get the competitive boost and still do a lot of damage with like Erling Voice or Psyshock or Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, well, yeah, kinda, because you got Clogsire. Only Clogsire is stopping the Thunderbolt, but still, you can go for Psychic or Psyshock to take care of the Clogsire. Alright, so now if we go to the UVA division, the first of the division is Fox from Dynamax Attack, and again, like I said, you got the Axorus as well, so Axorus might be the key to be first seed. Of course not, it is the player that's making sure if it's top player or not. And he's facing the second of the UVA, Jintus, the coach of the Vibrancy Victini. If I remember correctly, last week we talked about that team. What was it? Jintus. Whoops. Well, who cares? Anyways, I think yeah, we did talk about that team. Yeah, we did talk about that team last week. So I think it will be a quick one. Again, it's like kinda like Axorus. This is Aaron Gigalis and Tentacruel, which is funny. You see again the Jolteon, the NC, but we don't care about that. So let's go for the team building. So I will start with Fox. So for him, Axorus wasn't the top KO monster. For him was the Cobalion. Cobalion was like 12, no 8. Let me check. So yeah, Cobalion was 8 kills and didn't get KOs at all, but the Axorus is 4. Was funny, Alola got 5 kills, so 1 more kill than Axorus, and the Slacking also got 5 kills. So I never think about Slacking. It is good, but because of the Truant ability, for me I don't consider it as a mon I will use, but that guy got balls to use it and doing pretty well with it. So Exorus. Exorus here is pretty nice overall, like one Dragon Dance and can almost KO everything. Earthquake will bypass the Bronzong Levitate and can deal a lot of damage to Tentacruel and also Levitate Galarian Weezing, which can be bulky in defense. Can go for Dragon type move or even Poison type move. Poison type move for the Hydropple, of course. Well, mainly for Hydropple, to be honest. I don't see nothing else that really want to take some poison. Or you can just go with the Dragon move. So like, let's say Iron Head with Earthquake and a Dragon type move, Dragon Dance. Sorry. Oh, can be loaded dice, like Swords Den loaded dice Scale Shot. That can be nice. But yeah. Here, Cobalion, I think a special Cobalion can be really nice, like a choice spec. Because, yeah, Galarian Weezing is bulky, but only the physical side. And Hydropple, same thing. Well, is quite okay on Spadef, but hear me out. Cobalion can learn Earth Slash. So imagine Earth Slash choice spec with Volt Switch, like Flash Cannon, Earth Slash, Volt Switch, or Rosphere. Rosphere is quite good for more Pickle, Colossal before Terra, and can do a lot of damage to Iron Jugulis, even if you can use the Volt Switch, and also doing damage to the Piloswine and Bronzong. So that can be something to be explored. Let's say like this. Even Cobalion can learn Vacuum Wave, so that's pretty much nice. He got the Jolteon here is pretty nice also because we'll outspeed Tentacruel and Iron Jugulis and can deal some damage here. As Terra Captain Golurk and Slacking. Golurk here, because it is slower, I don't think Choice Scarf will be that nice because Mimikyu can be annoying with this guy's ability. Plus Iron Jugulis will outspeed and do damage. The Piloswine kinda can revenge kill with Icicle Crash and Ice Shard and stuff like that. So Hydropple also is pretty good. So he doesn't have like a really good offensive power. It is good, but not in this matchup, sadly. Slacking here, I don't think it is that good because Galarian Weezing can bird that thing. What else? Yeah, like Slacking not good. Here, of course. Alola Mola is pretty nice as a Wish Passer because we'll be able to take care of Mienchild, Mimikyu, more Prickle. Not really. It will depend if he's using Aura Wheel. Yeah, Aura Wheel. And it is the Dark type at the moment he's on the field. So you can go for like a Flip Turn, a Wish, whatever. So yeah, it will take about more Pickle. That's why I'm putting maybe. It's not a guarantee. Safely switch. And Munkidori here, only because of the Tentacruel. I think Munkidori here is pretty nice. Does he get a Fairy type move? I'm not sure. No, I don't think. Yeah, he's got Fighting with Focus Blast. But let me double check because we never know. Nah, sadly doesn't have any Fairy type move. Like a Focus Blast and Grass Knot. Focus Miss, yeah, I know. But yeah, you can get with Sludge Wave and like Sludge Wave, Side Shock can be nice, or Sludge Bomb if you want to more chance to get some poison. Shadow Ball, so like those three with Parting Shot or even like Trick can be pretty nice if it's like a Specs or even go for like a Choice Scarf or something. I think Choice Scarf can be nice to be sure to outspeed Iron Jugulis booster. Because Iron Jugulis is naturally faster than Munkidori, so Scarf might help to outspeed a non-booster or Scarf Iron Jugulis. I can go for Parting Shot for days and bring like a defensive mod like Ensign. Ensign can be pretty nice outside, except if Iron Jugulis decide to have Earth Power or something. And yeah, I think Fox for this matchup might have some problems. Only way I think he can cannot have any problems if he's able to set up Axorus pretty quick and just go for the offensive real quick, really early. I don't see nothing that can really withstand the Axorus. Maybe Mimikyu disguised with red card can be a problem, but other than that, yeah, I don't see nothing. Sorry guys, it's past midnight. Yeah, dedication. Yeah, I needed to get it done, but who cares? So yeah, I think for this matchup, Fox might have some problem, but who knows? He might bring his first seed against second seed, so maybe he's seeing something I don't, of course, because we're not the same player. But yeah, so let's go on the other side. On the other side, for me, the Morpeko is quite nice with Aurora Will and Aurora Will Electric and Dark. So you can go like for the first one, then if you bring Jolteon, fine, no problem. Like a Choice Bone Aurora Will Dark, it's like 110 and resist speed. So yeah, it can be really dangerous. Like you cannot switch to it every time because it doesn't have really good dark resist outside of Cobalion if it's defensive, and the Ensign, well, Ensign can be nice, but cannot tank two of those. I think let's just call that would be better than saying dumb shit. So let's go for more Pickle. Let's say Choice Band, Ensign. Let's say it's max defense, just for the call. So max defense, Aura will like the electric one will be 42 to 50%. Oh, that's not -1. Let's say -1. That's 28 to 33. Then if it's dark, it will do. Oh, I thought, wait. It doesn't work like that? I'm not sure why it doesn't... I don't know how to calc it with... well, at least if it's electric, I think. I'm not sure. But it's still doing some decent damage. But I'm not sure how to put it, so... well, it's pretty awkward moment now because of yeah, usually just press just keep reading it like it is an electric type move. Well, if it's electric, it will still do 28 to 33, so Edson can be a good switch in and can threat him with the burn. So yeah, Ensign can be pretty nice. Can be not pretty nice, but yeah, pretty nice against the Morpeko and also against the Mimikyu, because Mimikyu here can be nice for Axorus because, like I said, with Disguise. But oh, I just think about something. Axorus got Mold Breaker, and Mold Breaker ignore the ability, but I'm not sure if it's ignore the Disguise. Mold Breaker does, if you know, well, I'm looking at it now. So mold does mold. Well, I think a lot of people were looking at it. So yeah, oh, that's changed a lot of things now because Axorus is a monster. That's plain and simple. You will ignore this guy so he can want to kill the Mimikyu with like a Iron Head or stuff. Yeah, so sorry, I just said like Danny Fox might have some problem here, but I think Jintis here might have some problem because Axorus is like uncontrollable or something, and he cannot Terra Galarian Weezing or the Bronzong, like to avoid one of the coverage, because for sure Earthquake here will be a lot to deal with. Earthquake Axorus like at +1 will be pretty hard for him to control. Wow, damn. Oh well, let's continue. So Mian Chao here can be nice with fake out and triple axle. It's faster than Axorus, so can go for the fake out first turn, then go for triple axle, hoping to hit all three. And if it gets all three, I think he can KO the Axorus and get rid of that monster. So from now we know like Axorus on Dynamac wasn't not Dynamac but Fox Dynamac attack, the coach will be Dynamac attack wasn't that good, but in this matchup for sure he might be able to bring it back up to the top, like with most KOs in the team, or well maybe not most KOs but with a lot of KOs back. So triple axle guaranteed to KO the Axorus is 124 to 149 if it's all three. If it's two, it's 62 to 75. So it's pretty. It's still a lot of damage here. It can do. So Mian Chao of course is nice. I Chapel just I Chapel maybe with what was called is Roselle Berry I think. No, Abound Berry. Yeah, Roselle Berry is fairy type. Abound Berry can be pretty nice, like if he wants to have one turn to counter the Axorus. So let's see. So does I Drapple get counter? The counter means no, it doesn't have the counter, but still you got Draco Meteor, which can be really nice. You got Sucker Punch, and you got 80 in attack, so maybe you can try something if he really wants to like pick up the KO on Axorus. So you will have a lot. You will put a lot of resources to manage the Axorus. That's his main goal. If only he had some webs, could have been really nice to slow down that thing. He doesn't even have a Thunder Wave user. Like Morpeko is too frail, like to be like only for Thunder Wave. But let's see, Morpeko. Yeah, Morpeko does have Thunder Wave. You got Nuzzle, I think. Whoops. No, it doesn't have Nuzzle. But well, you get the Thunder Wave. Does Jinxus really want to put a lot of resources for Thunder Wave? I think I would have preferred to use the Colossal and try to go for the Will-O-Wisps or even Mimikyu. But still, Mimikyu, this guy is not useful in this matchup. What else? Tentacruel against Toadstool can be nice to see. Sorry about the pause. So yeah, like this matchup for real is like, in one hand I see like Fox, it can be a problem, but at the same time, because of Axorus can go through the whole team without, like, if it can set up first, it can go really hard. So like, instead of talking and like trying to find something, let's just talk about the teams. So for Fox, of course I will bring Axorus, because like I said, Axorus is really a threat for Jinxus, and I don't see nothing that Jinxus can do to really counter Axorus 100%. After that, Cobalion is pretty nice, like I said, with a special set, can be really fun to see, and overall it will be really good. You got a lot of weakness to the Cobalion, and doesn't have a lot of things that can instant like threat the Cobalion. After that, Monkey Dory also is a pretty nice mon, because he's a Granite Poison type, and Tentacruel, Toxic Spikes, so you can get rid of it. You can go for like a Parting Shot, Trick, U-Turn also. So with U-Turn, I think is, sometimes I feel Parting Shot is better because you make your opponent weaker, but at the same time, because of Toxic Chains, I think U-Turn sometimes is better, because if you go for U-Turn and you hit the Piloswine and get poison on the Piloswine, that would be really nice. Or if you break the Mimikyu disguise, or what else doesn't want to get poison? Well, those two. Hydra also doesn't want to get poison, but Wu will change. Switch in the Hydrapple in front of a Monkey Dory. if you do that, well, yeah. And after that, Alola Mola here is pretty nice to counter the Mienshao or Mimikyu and Morpeko-ish, because like I said, or Water Wheel, if it's the electric type, it won't be good, but if it's a dark type, you can go like for the Scald, or fish for the burn, or go for Flip Turn and stuff like that. But you got, yeah, well, everyone's got Protect, but I mean, you can go for Protect, so now it will switch to the dark or Water Wheel, then go for a Wish or whatever. So that can be pretty nice to see. Ensign here, I think it would be nice for all the like the Mimikyu, all the physical one, Mimikyu, Morpeko, and Mienshao. Piloswine too. You can go for the burn because it is faster, and make the burn on the Piloswine should be pretty nice, or even Bronzong if it's like body pressed. And the last one, I think for the last one, I don't really have like a last pick. I put Golurk, but for the last pick, I think it's pretty free for him, whatever you want to use. I think Golurk is quite better because of the Bronzong, but at the same time, you can use Jolteon for like Tentacruel, but well, yeah, let's say the last slot is whatever he wants. And for Gentis, Mienshao, of course, because like I said, Mienshao might be the only thing that can get rid of the Axeus pretty quickly. Also, it's pretty decent overall because with knockoff can take care of Golurk, can remove some items from Monkidori. What else? U-turn with regen, all things that's pretty useful. After that, the Iron Jugulis. Iron Jugulis because you got a lot of coverage with the dark, flying, fire, ground, and water, if I remember correctly. So that can be pretty nice, especially the earth flying for the Toedscroll, and the earth power for Jolteon. And what else? Monkidori Dark, earth power for Ensign as well. Can be pretty nice, pretty useful. Does it get the Flash Cannon? I'm not sure. Yeah, it does have a Flash Cannon, so Flash Cannon can be nice for the Diancie. So yeah, Iron Jugulis I think is a must because of the coverage move. I drop all here because defensively is pretty nice outside of Axorus, of course. But yeah, it can recover, regen, so it can be a good regen core with Mienshao. Plus, I think, I'm not sure if I drop all get Leech Seed. No, sadly it doesn't. It's only Appleton that get Leech Seed. Yeah. But still get Nasty Blood, Iron Defense, can go for Curse, can go for Yawn. Yawn can be nice. So yeah. What else? Is immune also to Leech Seed from Toedscroll and the Spore. And can resist both stab of Toedscroll, and I don't think Toedscroll. Yeah, I got the Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I got Sludge Bomb, so we'll have to watch out. And after that, the Piloswine. Piloswine here because it can set up. It's quite bulky. Set up the rocks. Be able to do some damage to most of the team. Ice Shard is pretty nice. Ice Shard, Icicle. Let's say like Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock, and Earthquake. That will be a good moveset here because you get quite stuff that's weak to both. It does have really good switching for ice and ground coverage because ground will take care of Cobalion, Monkidori, Ensign, Jolteon. I know it's quite slow, but still it's quite bulky also. So yeah, maybe instead of Stealth Rock you go for Rest just to get like more recovery and stay longer on the field. And yeah, Mimikyu. I put Mimikyu before realizing that Moldbreaker bypassed this guy, but now I'm not sure. But still, Mimikyu is just such a good mon, just in general, because of this guy. So if Axorus is KO or not on the field, you can go for like one Swords Dance for free, and yeah, pretty much it. And also hit almost everything for super effective damage. Get Drain Punch for Ensign. You can go for Shadow Call for Monkidori. Play Rough for the Axorus. Only Cobalion can be quite difficult for him to KO. Well, he got Drain Punch, so not that much, but still. And that's pretty much it. And for the last one, I think Tentacruel here is pretty nice defensively because it will take care of the Ensign and Monkey Dory-ish. Because Monkey Dory, mostly when I see Monkey Dory, I know it's Scar for like a choice spec, so Tentacruel can switch on a Sludge Wave. But I know maybe Bronzong might be better. Yeah, Bronzong, I think, yeah. Let's say Bronzong instead of Tentacruel. But if you don't have Tentacruel, you expose yourself to the rocks because Cobalion, even if I say I will bring a special Cobalion, Cobalion is mainly there for support with Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock and stuff like that. Golurk can learn Stealth Rock or even Diancie or Spikes from Toadscroll. So you can even use Weezing, you can try the Galarian Weezing. So yeah, like I know I put some mons, but sometimes, you know, like, yeah, you can play with different options and stuff like that. So guys, thank you for watching. Of course, you can leave a comment, tell me something to get better at, something I should work on, and I'm always open to critique, so don't worry about that. So see you in the next one, and stay liquid.